I'm on fire, and I know that I'll break your heart, and I'm sorry, I'm just so tired. These cars are just it, so won't you cuff my hands? And this world is all mine, so won't you crash my ride?
Hey, thank you for joining me and for submitting questions. So, I look like crap. It's a Friday, sorry. But today we're talking about the questions that you submitted about the Tiny Marketing Club. So don't mind me as my eyes veer this way as I look at those questions. And feel free to put them in the comments if you have additional ones as I talk. Okay. Scroll. So what is the Tiny Marketing Club? That's an easy one. This is a membership for B2B service founders where we will build out your lean marketing engine. And also, it's a lot about accountability. So we have our Monday morning marketing club where we'll co-work and do our marketing at the same time. We will have bi-weekly or bi-monthly hot seats. So as you're going through challenges, you can connect with me and we can work through those challenges together. Every single quarter, we will have marketing and sales strategies. So we will actually look at your revenue goals for the next coming quarter and determine what your marketing should look like in order to reach the leads that you need to meet those revenue goals. So it's a little bit of art meets science. So that is what the Tiny Marketing Club looks like. There's more details to it, but you can go to sarahnoelblock.com/club. I'll put that in the comments for all of the details on it. The next one that came up is who is the Tiny Marketing Club for? It is specifically for B2B service founders who don't have a marketing department. So that's who it's for. What is the 12-week container? So Tiny Marketing Club has 3 tiers. One is the basic, the one I just talked about. The next one up is the lean launch accelerator. So if you have gone to the club page, then you've probably watched the masterclass where I get into the 6 steps to a lean marketing engine. So that's dream client, signature offer, it's your main channel, your core content, your lead generators, and your gateway offer. So yep, that's 6, counted them. So in that 12-week sprint, we will be taking 2 weeks to develop each of those and launch them. So in the first sprint, we're developing who your dream client is and the messaging around them. Next one would be your signature offer and the pricing around that. Sprint 3 would be your main social channel and a strategy for that. Your core content launch, whether it's a podcast launch, a webinar series launch, we'll do that then. And then we will do your lead generators. So remember, we have one passive lead generator and we have one active lead generator. We'll launch both of those during that sprint. And then the last one is the gateway offer. So what is a high value, low cost offer that you can create to introduce people to working with you? So we'll create that during the last sprint. So that's what the container looks like. Although it's not going to look like your grandma's course or program. It is actually built for this summer. It's a very like in between time. We're traveling, our kids are home from school. We have summer camps at different times. So I've created this container for the Lean Launch Accelerator to work for the summer. So the trainings are, they are one audio. So they'll be released in sprints in a private podcast. The work that you'll be doing will be in a Google Doc workbook. So you could do it from your phone if you want to. Everything will be really asynchronous. we'll have the hot seats. So if you have questions as you're going through the sprints, then you can go to those hot spots. We'll go to those hot seats and we can work through those challenges for each sprint. And then VIPs can just message me, just text me in between hot seats if you have any questions that you need to work through. And then last, for those individual pieces where you're like, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to, I want to launch a webinar series for a hybrid core content and lead generator. And I don't know how to get this on everybody's calendar who signs up. So there'll be tutorials like that are just fast action, quick to be able to implement those things. So it'll be really nice, asynchronous mostly, except for the hot seats, and travelable is the most important thing. Is I want you to be able to go through the course curriculum, the program curriculum on a walk, on the airplane, as your kids are home and you're cleaning the kitchen. I want you to be able to adapt it to your life. Summer is slower for business generally, but it's also a really great time for deep work. So that's why I've designed it this way. So you could do the deep work, but have it fit within your life. Okay, that was a long rant. What's next? How much time will you need to invest each week in the Tiny Marketing Club? Okay, so on a weekly basis, as much or as little as you want. We have Monday morning marketing where we'll co-work and do our marketing together at the same time. But as a founder, you don't have to be there. You could send your VA, you could send your contractor, and all you have to do is pop into the community and write down the 3 things that you want to get done for the week in marketing. And then I will help guide your VA or contractor through that and making sure that they do that. So the community and the Monday morning marketing is the only thing that's every week, and founders don't have to attend Monday morning marketing. You could send somebody in your place to do the work for you. Every other week, we have hot seats. So if you have a specific challenge you're going through, you can submit a hot seat, and then we'll work through that challenge together in the hot seats. We'll also release the hot seat audio in another private podcast feed for you if you want to listen to it later. Each quarter we'll have 2 specific sessions. So quarterly we'll do our marketing and sales planning. So sales first, what revenue do you need to make? And then we'll work backwards from there. I'm all about reverse engineering. What revenue do you want? And then how many leads do you need is the next step back. And then what do you have to do to actually get those leads? So we'll plan your marketing according to that. And then the second session that happens every quarter is a guest training. So we'll bring in a guest expert for a specific thing that you guys have been asking for. As an example, a lot of people ask me, well, how do I manage my projects efficiently? That's actually one that I want to host for you, because I have figured out how to manage projects without expensive project management tools. And so I'll do that. So that's timing, what you should expect and what you need to anticipate. All right, let me go back to the questions. What kind of support will I receive? So you have the question is, because I said that really quickly, what kind of support will I receive? You have the community 24/7, and I'll pop in and out of there answering questions as you go. And then VIPs, so I don't think tier 3 is VIP. So you get everything in Tiny Marketing Club. You get the Lean Launch Accelerator, and then VIPs also get Voxer access to me, so 24/7 consulting, 1-to-1, and access to all the accelerators. So Lean Launch, but also any other accelerator that we launch along the way. So the support that you receive is the community. I will respond to you in there. And the other one is, if you're VIP, the 1-to-1 access to me. I just got a question from LinkedIn. How about podcast support or SEO support? Yes. If you are part of the Lean Launch Accelerator and you need to launch that podcast or that blog, then we'll do that during sprint 4, I think it is. And then if you're looking for support, just ongoing support for podcasting and SEO, the Tiny Marketing Club makes complete sense because you'd be working on your podcast during Monday morning marketing. You can go in the community and ask me specific questions. I also engineered ChatGPT prompts for you to be able to accelerate everything you're doing with your podcast. You might know, I can't see names from StreamYard on who's asking the question. But if you listen to my show, the Tiny Marketing Podcast, then you know I have a show. So I have all of these resources that help me do it a lot faster. So yes, you have podcast support. Thank you for asking that. LinkedIn user. I don't know. It didn't show me the name. Okay. Next, is this program suitable for beginners? It is made for beginners. So it's not made for marketers. This is made for B2B service founders that don't, marketing is not your zone of genius. If it is, then you don't need me. So yes, it is made for beginners. I will help you launch your whole marketing engine, and then we'll be supporting you along the way through the Tiny Marketing Club on making sure that you're maintaining it, you're accountable, and it doesn't fall off. You know how when client work speeds up, you're like, marketing is going to go away. It won't when you're in this club. That's one of the things that was really important to me, because that is what you guys have said to me a million times, is every time my client work goes up, I end up letting marketing fall apart. So that's what this is designed for. Okay, can I cancel my membership anytime? Yeah. I don't want to hold you hostage if you don't want to be part of it. You don't have to be part of it. The only thing that I would say, not this part, if you are only in the Lean Launch Accelerator and that's what you purchased, that's 12 weeks. But any other thing, yeah, I'm not going to hold you hostage. Are there any additional costs involved? Is another question that came up. No, not with me anyway. So you have those 3 tiers. You have Tiny Marketing Club, you have the Lean Launch Accelerator, and then you have VIP. But other than that, I might suggest resources technically that you might need, like, hey, maybe upgrading to the paid ChatGPT might make more sense for you, or this email marketing platform would work well for you because you're trying to do a specific launch. So I'll suggest tech to you, but to be part of this program, no, there's no additional costs. How is this program different from marketing courses? Well, it's not a course. So that's the first thing. It's hands-on support. It's a membership. Primarily, it's a membership in a community with courses available for you to, pick and choose as you please with what matters to you and what makes sense to you. But I guess the thing that's closest to a course is the Lean Launch Accelerator. But as I explained earlier, it's not really structured. It's like structured like a course, but it's not a course. It's a program that's hands-on, asynchronous, and you get support from me the whole time. It's definitely not like an on-demand course experience. What kind of results can I expect? So this was built specifically to help you maintain your marketing and grow your visibility and authority. That's what this entire Tiny Marketing Engine is about, is expanding your authority and your visibility with your dream client. So you can expect that your lead generation is going to go way up. It's going to be super easy. You're also going to get more referrals because the way I've designed my strategy, it ties business development in to every piece of your marketing. So that business development is going to naturally get more referrals for you. You're going to generate more leads, especially with the passive and active working together. And your sales cycle is going to get so much shorter because when people get on that sales call, they're already sold. You don't have to explain yourself to them because they already know your value because you've already provided it through your marketing. So that's a huge benefit of it. I can tell you, I mean, hold on. I'm going to pull up my podcast real quick. So in the episode that released today, actually, if you haven't listened to it yet, it's Cost Concerns, Time Commitment, and Expected Results, part of the Tiny Marketing Club series. I tell you stories of a few of my clients that I've brought them through this process individually. So that was one-to-one support and what they got. So you'll be able to see some real life stories from this experience that I've just turned into a group opportunity. And yes, so the episode that dropped today, listen to that if you want the juice on the actual results that you can expect. And how can I get started is the last question I have on my list. And the get on the wait list. Right now, we're just doing the wait list. I have not opened the cart, but next week I am opening the cart for pre-sales only. Now, bonuses, though, are only available to people on the wait list. So make sure to get on there. I am going to put it in the comments, but I don't think it puts the comments on LinkedIn, only YouTube. So I'm going to put it in here, hope for the best, and just read it to you. It's sarahnoelblock.com/club if you want that. So, okay, I just posted it. I think it's just on YouTube. So if you didn't see that, it's sarahnoelblock.com/club. It's also my LinkedIn profile. Now I'm going to wrap up here because those were all the questions I got. And if you have questions, DM me. Just message me directly. All right. Thank you.